OKIN Process is a company that offers IT solutions for companies, and we also offer Manhattan scale assistance. And for the Austin Lighthouse, we take care of their network infrastructure. We do the Manhattan level 2 support for them, escalating to Manhattan as we need to. And then we manage all of the various technologies, computers, printers, robots, RF scanners for them. The Austin Lighthouse started in 1934. They're a nonprofit in Austin, Texas. These days, they have over 1 million square feet of warehousing and distribution space. They have multiple divisions and over 400 employees. And what really sets them apart is that over half of their employees are legally blind or visually impaired. I think the Austin Lighthouse sees technology as the great equalizer. So when you come into our warehouse, you're going to see various pieces of technology, whether it be wearable products so they can do voice picking, screen reading software so that they can use technology like Manhattan scale products. You'll also see something as simple as texture tape on the floor so they can tell where they are in the warehouse based on what they're feeling on the floor around them. We use scale in 2 different divisions, and we use it both through our Vocalect devices that we have through voice technology. And once Scale went web-based, we have employees that are completely blind who are using Scale in the full screen now. So they're able to navigate Scale just like any other user. So that was a big advantage once everything went web-based, is it's just much more accessible technology, and our employees aren't limited on what they're able to do simply because the technology hasn't caught up with them yet. People on the floor really live and breathe Scale. They're in it every second of every day, and it's how they get their jobs done, whether that be through using a full screen or navigating through it on an RF scanner or using Vocalect and doing it all through voice. Every second of their day has something to do with Scale. So the Austin Lighthouse transitioned their first division to Scale Active in 2021, May of 2021. The big push to the cloud for the Austin Lighthouse really had to do with holding federal contracts and needing to meet federal security guidelines, which meant going to the cloud as much as possible and adopting SaaS models of things. It really takes you about 80% of the way towards your NIST or FSMA security guidelines. And so it's really a no-brainer to just make the leap and go to the cloud. And for us, there was also the draw of not having to go through and manage all the databases and the security on our end and maintain the uptime. And I think the plus for everyone is not having to go through any more upgrades. I think one of the draws of Scale in general was its ability to integrate with technology. Manhattan partners with Honeywell that has voice picking technology through Vocalect. And that's really important when your employees, a lot of them can't see a screen to be able to do picking, and then being able to just utilize a technology, and then also being able to track everything through the system instead of through Excel spreadsheets and pencil and paper. It's all just about the technology that you plug into Scale, and so the more technology that you have available, and Manhattan being flexible and adding new technologies. They had not previously integrated with Fetch Robotics, but they were a company that we really wanted to use. And so we reached out to Manhattan and said, we want to use Fetch Robotics. Can you make this work? And Fetch and Manhattan got together and they made it work, and were able to integrate robots into our warehouse and into Scale and trigger them through Scale in our processes seamlessly thanks to that. So we currently have 4 robots in the warehouse, 2 in shipping and 2 in receiving. And the ones in shipping are the ones that are tied into Scale. So as an employee is picking product, they're picking into a cart, and then they're able to say, hey, I'm full, and drop the cart at a location. And when they scan that location, it actually triggers a robot to come pick up the full cart and take it back to the shipping docks, and then it will bring an empty cart back. And that employee is able to just stay in the aisles and continue picking. It really doesn't interrupt their workflow. Scale is really the foundation of all of the technology that we use for our employees. There's a whole group of people out there, a whole workforce who just needs somebody to take a chance on them and not see it as a challenge they can't overcome. It's not, can they do the job? It's how can we help them so that they can do the job? And I think technology is really the great equalizer.